Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. So, is there anyone who is live? Yeah, please. I think that network issue is there, so you can WhatsApp me. If you're available, if you're in the class, please WhatsApp me. Please take some help with the coordinator and try to respond something. Shillong, Sisipur, Itanagar, anyone? Tamenglong. ये थोड़ा सा नीचे आ रहा है मुझे लगता है. थोड़ा सा हाथ बात ना दिखे ना. Let's wait for some while. Sachin sir, what should we do? We start or wait? Because नहीं इवन ऐसा था कि बच्चे आएंगे नहीं आएंगे ये भी पता नहीं था. बच्चों को बोला हम लोगों ने कि आए आज क्लास के लिए. नहीं सर एक भी सेंटर लाइव नहीं आ रहा है. एक मिनट नाइन्थ में नितिन का एक मिनट रुकिए. एक मिनट एक मिनट एक मिनट. Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Which center is this? Center name? Shillong is there. Good evening, Shillong. Good evening. Please mark your attendance, Shillong Center. Please mark your attendance, Shillong. Please tell me if you can hear me clearly, you can see me, Shillong Center. And I wish you a very, very happy new year to all of you, those who are present. No students yet. So, all right, to the coordinators then, happy new year. And please, can you give me some tentative time when they will arrive, the students? Lanam is present. Lanam, are you there? Okay, Lanam is there. What about San? San is present or not? How are you, Lanam? Lanam, how are you? Tell me. Yeah, we will start, a circle in this class because in the last class I remember we have finished straight line. Tell me please if you have any doubt in the straight line chapter. We have covered all the NCERT part first, and then we have also looked some of the formulas which is important for JEE. So that was all about the straight line. I'm totally fine, Lenam. I'm very good. So should I start now? The next chapter, which is circle, conic section. Okay. Okay, so then let's start conic section. The very first topic which we are going to cover, that is circle. Okay, circle. Now, if you look into the NCERT or the state textbook, in both of these books, when this chapter starts conic section, there is a lot of theory given regarding the conic section, like why we are naming them as, these figures, parabola. Let me tell you what are the conic sections. Conic sections are basically this circle, okay? It may be your parabola. It might be ellipse and finally hyperbola. Okay, a very basic all about all these figures. So even if it is a circle or a parabola or it is an ellipse or an hyperbola, in all the four cases, it will be a 2-degree equation. Second degree or 2-degree. That means there will be power of x square, y square, xy terms like that. Okay. Second degree equations means there will be x square terms, there will be some y square terms, xy terms, right? So all these terms are going to be there. And of course some x, y, some constant. Okay. Highest power means x square, y square. Second degree when we are saying the highest power. All right. Now, why we are naming them conic sections? So, very, very quickly, I'll tell you why this is named as conic section, right? What is the background of this? So, let me consider a right circular cone. This is a right circular cone. Okay. Now, what we call this, the axis, right? This is the radius part, this is the slant height, okay? Generator, which we also call generator. This is all given in NCERT, don't worry. I'm just telling you why we are, this kind of figure, whether it is a circle or a parabola. Circle means this is the circle, right? Everybody knows what is a circle, okay? Next is, what is a parabola? Parabola will be this one, like this, a quadratic curve. You remember quadratic curve? Y equals to x square, like this, or maybe you can have like this. So both are the parabolic curve. Next is ellipse. Now what is ellipse? Ellipse is again a case of circle, where both A and B are not equal, so this is an ellipse. Okay? Anyway, we do not require this one. This is the ellipse. Okay, lastly, hyperbola. Hyperbola will be this one. This is the hyperbola. All right? Now, how can we get these circle, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola out of the given given cone, right circular cone? And that is the reason we are saying it conic section. Na? So you see. Now if you consider a plane, and if you will cut this given cone in this orientation, with this orientation, if this is the situation, this is the cylinder, this is the cone, okay? If you cut by a plane like this, exactly perpendicular, what the part will you get actually? This part you are going to get. You see, if this is the plane, if you are going to cut it, this will be the case, right? How do you think it will look like? Tell me, is it an ellipse or a circle? If you are cutting it parallelly, like if this is a cone given, right? And you are cutting parallelly, or I would say perpendicular to the axis, then this cutting part, the part which you have cut right now will be a circle. Can you feel so? It will be a circle. Now if you consider this case, second case, like if this is the cone given, and now we are cutting it this way. This is the plane and we are cutting this way. So what you're going to get is, you will get an ellipse. You see how will be an ellipse? One side will be shorter, one side will be higher, like this. You can't see clearly in this picture, but you can actually assume, you can imagine that. If this is a cone given, right? This is a cone given. Now you are cutting this way, exactly perpendicular, right? So that part will look like a circle, okay? And now if you are cutting this way, this is a cone and you are cutting this way, not this, like this, in a slant way, right? Oblique angle, okay? So if you remove the upper part, how this part will look like? This will be looking like an ellipse. You agree? You have to see the remaining part, the top of the remaining part. That will look like circle in the first case. In the second case, it is looking like an ellipse, right? Lena, are you getting it? So basically, this is all given in NCERT or the state textbook, and that is also the reason why we are naming all these figures as conic section, because they are the part cut from the cone, or conic section made out of the cone. Is that clear? So I'll not cover this much, because in mathematics nobody is going to ask you what is the reason behind, or what is the history of conic section, right? So the more or less we will be needing the equations. What is a circle? What is an ellipse? Right? What is the standard conditions? And terminologies and all the terms basically regarding the circle, ellipse, and the figures. Right? Okay, so moral of the story is now we are going to start the very first topic, which will be circle. So we will study about the circle, the definition of the circle, and the equation in standard form and in general form. Okay? Let's start that. I hope some more of you have joined. No. Okay. Circle. Let's define it. Lena, did you understand this part? I mean, how it will be looking like a circle and an ellipse? It is not that important, but it is good, I mean, if you are getting this part, right? Of course, you should understand why we are naming them conic section. Okay, define this. It is the set of all points in a plane which are at equidistance It is the set of all points in a plane which are at equidistance from a fixed point. Is that clear? It is the set of all points in a plane which are at equidistance. It should not be at equidistance, it consists already at. Which are equidistance from a fixed point. Fixed point is known as the center, and this equidistance, right, or we can also take constant distance, is known as the radius. All right. If I show you in the circle, this is the circle, right? Or let me erase this for now. I'll show you from the very raw, right? This is the center. I am taking a fixed point, which is the center. This is the center. Now we are saying that it is the set of all points in a plane which are equidistant. So if this is the plane, right? This is the plane. I am taking this pad as the, that this particular page as the plane. So on this plane, if I consider some point here, so the next point which will also be at the same distance, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, right? These are not same distance, by the way. So if you take these same distances, these are nothing but the points, right, which we are talking about. So if you club all them together, right, what will be the path or what will be the locus of this geometry? It is a circle. Now what we are saying is this fixed point is known as center, and this distance, which is also fixed all the time, whether it is this or this one or this one or this one. You can take an example of wheel, right? A wheel. Vehicle wheel, you have seen all the sticks will be at same distance. There will be a center part as well. So this is same. These are known as radius. Okay. Is that clear? Now let's come to the locus part. Let's find out the equation. If suppose locus, in terms of locus we will define circle is the locus of all the points which are at constant distance from a fixed point given in a plane. Right? So again, the same thing, but in terms of locus I have defined. Circle is the locus of all the points. Locus means the path, the trajectory. If you were to join all these points, it will be circle. So now, from this onward, you can start. Let's find out the equation of a circle. Right? If your center is alpha comma beta, which is given to us the fixed point, let me take as alpha comma beta, and radius is given to you, right? Let's say this is r. Then what is the equation of circle? Can you find out the equation of circle? Or can you find out the locus of such points which are at distance r, from the point alpha comma beta? Both are the same thing, right? Either you can answer for a circle, equation of a circle, whose center is given alpha comma beta and radius is given as r. Or the other way of saying the same thing will be, if I were to ask you, find out the locus of all the points which are at distance r from the point alpha comma beta. When I'm saying alpha comma beta from the point alpha comma beta, that means this point is fixed. Right? If I say 3, 4 point, that means it is fixed. 3, 4 is a fixed point. So alpha comma beta, this has been given in the question itself. Now, how we start for any kind of question when it comes to locus, we consider h comma k. Let me consider any point, moving point P on this curve or the periphery h comma k. Maybe this is going above your head, I know, because this is we are discussing for the first time, maybe locus part. But I hope you can understand. This is alpha comma beta, this is r. Now, P, h comma k, we are supposed to find out. Right? Or you can take x comma y, because x comma y is a coordinate system. So, x comma y. Now, to establish a relation between x comma y will be the answer. Is that clear? Okay. So let me take this as point C. Here, distance CP is always r. Always, right? This is always. Mod CP is always r. What is mod CP? Mod CP is nothing but distance between 2 points. Do you agree? Distance between 2 points. So what is the formula for distance between 2 points? It will be x1 minus x2. This is x1, this is y1, this is x2, comma y2. So we get x minus alpha to the whole square plus y minus beta to the whole square. This is the distance CP equals to r. Equals to r. Is that clear? Now, if you square both the side, you will get x minus alpha to the whole square plus y minus beta to the whole square equals to r square. You understood? This is nothing but the required equation of circle. This is the required equation of circle. Is that clear? This is the required equation of circle whose center whose center is alpha comma beta and radius is r units. Okay. Now you can ask me your doubts. If you have any doubts, how we are finding the equation, this equation of a circle, you can ask me. You know the amazing part in this chapter, I mean in this standard class 11th, is basically, we have studied a lot about the circle, like what is the different properties of a circle. Angle made in the semicircle would be 90 degrees, and a lot of properties we have done, like regarding tangents, secants, like if there is a point outside, if you draw two chords, right? So kind of a lot of properties we have discussed. We never talked about the equation of tangent, equation of circle, right? Equation of chord, never. So in this class 11, we are going to do that, right? We will of course apply the properties what we have understood so far in class 9th or 10th. But apart from that, we will also talk about the, more about the, Cartesian system or the coordinates of these graphs or the curves. Okay. Very good. Next is standard curve, different forms of circles. Different forms of circle. First one, standard form. Standard form means when your center becomes origin, center is origin, right? It will be the standard. If you take center as 0, 0, right? And radius as r units, what will be the equation of circle? Equation of circle will become alpha comma beta has become 0, right? Center 0 means sorry. So always remember, give me a moment. Of circle in this case, we get x square plus y square equals to r square. Where definitely center is always 0, 0 in this case and radius is given r. Now you can do a question. Question is, find the equation of circle. Find the equation of circle first. Center is 0, 0 and radius equals to 4 units. Second is center is at -1, 2 and radius equals to 5 units. So let's solve this one. Find the equation of circle. Center is given 0, 0 and radius is given 4. So this is nothing but the standard form, right? Equation of circle in this case would be x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square equals to 4 to the whole square. What we get? X square plus y square equals to 16. That is the answer in the first case. Second case is when center is given minus 1 comma 2, so accordingly you have to put these values here, right? X minus of minus 1 plus y minus of 2 to the whole square equals to 5 to the whole square. Say yes if you agree to this. X minus x coordinate of the center, y minus y coordinate of the center equals to radius square. So this will be x plus 1 to the whole square plus y minus 2 to the whole square equals to 25. Let's solve this further. This will be x square plus 1 plus 2x plus y square plus 4 minus 4y equals to 25, which on solving we can write as x square plus y square plus of 2x minus of 4y. Okay, this is 4 plus 1, 5 minus 20. We will get plus 5, but it is 25 in the right, so it will be 5 minus 25, which is minus of 20. Is that clear? And this is the answer. I have told you, na, circle, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, all you are going to get in, a second degree equation. There will be some x square term, y square term, x, y terms like that. This is the answer. Any doubt? Any doubt, anyone? No doubt, very good. Question is, find out the center and radius in the following cases. Following cases. Right? First one. First is x square plus y square plus 25 equals to 0. Second is x square plus y square minus of 18 equals to 0. Third is x square plus y square plus 2x minus 6y plus 1 equals to 0. You have to find the radius and the center in the following cases, if they are circle. If exist, let me write here, if exist. If exist means it may be, there is a case when this is not even a circle. Okay, this is not even a circle. If it is not a circle, so there is no point of discussing the center and the radius. So what is the answer for first part? Lenam, tell me. What is the answer? What is the center and the radius? x square plus y square plus 25 equals to 0. Okay, let me ask my question again in a redefined way. Is it a circle or not, first of all? If yes, find the center and radius. I hope this is clear now. If it is a circle, then you have to find the radius and the center. Lanam, you are not replying. Say something. Say yes or no. Sir, it is a circle. Yes or no. If no, then what is the reason? If yes, then what is the center and what is the radius? Okay, center is 0, 0 and radius is 5. Okay, okay. All right. But answer is no, it is not even a circle. Answer is, it is not a circle. Why? It is not a circle. Why? The reason is, if you were to rewrite it, let me rewrite it. X square plus y square equals to minus 25, right? So what you're comparing exactly? I mean, you are comparing this way, na? X minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square. Probably you have done this, right? Minus of 5 whole square. Is this, I'm not getting, I mean, how this is correct? Square of any two positive number, I mean square of any numbers, when you will add something, this is always positive, this is also positive. Both are positive. X square will always be positive and similarly y square is also positive. Then how you will get this minus 25 in the right side? I think you will never get this minus 25. Okay, if you are going to add two squares, they will never give you minus. The least possible value they are going to get, you are going to get will be 0, right? Otherwise it will be some positive number. This is not possible, right? So minus 25, this is very important. When we are saying that r square, this r square thing should be positive, right? R has to be positive. And of course, this side has to be positive then. Lenam, are you getting it? Why it is not a circle? Yes or no? Because you have to understand the difference between the first and the second case. The second case is x square plus y square. Let me rewrite it. This is minus 18 in the left, so it will be x square plus y square equals to 18. Right? Now, if you can compare with the standard form, it will be x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square equals to 3 root 2 to the whole square. So, what is the center now? Center is 0, 0. And what is the radius? Radius will be 3 root 2 units. This is correct. So always remember, the given form you should convert in the desired form and then only you will compare. Is that clear? X square plus y square equals to 18. Answer is center will be 0, 0 and the radius is 3 root 2 units. Say yes or no. Any doubt? Let's move to the third part. Okay. So we have x square plus y square plus of 2x minus of 6y plus 1 equals to 0. Got it? Very good. X square plus y square plus 2x minus 6y plus 1 equals to 0. Now again we have to find the center and the radius. so. Can you tell me what should I start with? I mean, this is not x square plus y square equals to some constant, and then we can directly compare with the standard form, right? This is given in the general form. I'll discuss about the general form, but for now you have to find the center and the radius. Any guesses? Completing the square? Maybe it will help you. Completing the square. Why? What is the reason? See, where we started from, we have started from this point, right? Equation of any circle would be something this, right? Something like this. X minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square equals to r square. So whenever you will get this form, you can always comment on the center and the radius. Alpha comma beta would be the center, right? And this r square, the part r will be the radius. So if you want to find out the center and the radius, you have to convert in that form. Means you have to solve with the help of completing the square. Okay, so how we do that? Let me take all the x terms together. X square plus 2x, and we have here, this is y square minus 6y, and plus 1 is also given. This is minus, this is plus 1, this can be written as minus 1. Okay. I have not added or subtracted anything, right? This is just what was given to us. Is that clear? Now, how we actually do this completing the square thing, na? You see, we should always focus on this 2x and 6y part, right? If this is 2, so what is the 2ab value? If this is a, if this is your a equals to x, and this is 2ab, right? 2ab. So, of course, 2 is directly 2, that will be comparable, and x is already what? A value, so a is x. Now, what is value of b? b will be 1 here. Is that clear? Okay. This is how we can write it as x plus 1, right? X plus 1 to the whole square. Now, this is not correct, right? This is not correct because we have added something in extra. What is that part? Let's solve this. This is x square plus of 1. If you were to solve this particular, it will be x square plus 1 plus of 2x. Right? X square plus 1 plus 2x. What was given? It was given only x square plus 2x. So what we have added? We have added 1. So we have to subtract it. Okay, so let's subtract. Now this is correct. Now these two, this and this whole as a whole is correct. Right? Plus, what is this? Y square minus 6y. So what is the value of b? In a minus b formula, value of b is going to be 3 because half of this. We always consider half of this. Right? So this will be y minus 3 to the whole square. Now again, you have to subtract something. Y square minus of 6y plus of 9. So we have to subtract 9 this time. This is minus 1. Okay. This will be x plus 1 to the whole square plus of y minus 3 to the whole square. And here we get 9 plus 1 minus 1. This 9 and 1 will be in the right side with positive sign, and here it is minus 1. So we get plus 9 at the end. This is x plus 1 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square equals to 9. Now, comparing with the standard form, what will be the center? Center would be minus 1 comma 3 minus 1 comma 3 and radius equals to 3 units. Is that clear? If you're not comfortable, write one more step. That would be x minus of minus 1 whole square like this, right? plus of y minus of 3 to the whole square equals to 3 to the whole square. Clearly, minus 1 comma 3 are the coordinates of the center. Is that clear? So we are getting the center minus 1 comma 3 directly, and radius is 3 square, 3 units. Any doubt? This process is known as completing the square. Completing the square. And this is very much important. If you, you know it already or not? Because if you do not know, please, you can ask me any doubt regarding this. This is something which is going to help you with the entire year. Okay, let's do one more problem on the same general equation of a circle. Now this time you are supposed to find out radius and center. Okay. So question is, x square plus y square plus of 6x minus of 18y plus of 9 equals to 0. X square plus y square plus 6x minus 18y plus 9 equals to 0. Find out the center and the radius for the given circle. Now, why I'm solving the entire this question entirely, because this is important for boards, right? If it comes in 2 marks or 3 marks, you have to solve it. Otherwise, if it comes in 1 marks, I'll tell you the alternate method, right? How do we find the center or the radius in a general circle? There is an alternative way also. Club x square plus 6x together, and then y square minus 18y together, right? And keep plus 9, separate from these two squares, x and y. And then we will manage up when you will add or subtract that constant partner, this plus 9 will be managed. Okay. Let me club these two, x square plus 6x, right? When we have y square minus of 18y, this is y square minus of 18y, and we have plus 9 equals to 0, right? Now, if you want to write as some x minus alpha whole square, so again, completing the square, this will be x plus 3. But when you are doing this x plus 3 whole square, it will give you x square plus 6x plus 9. So that you have to subtract minus 9. Similarly here, y minus of 9 to the whole square. Is it? Y minus 9 to the whole square. Again you have to subtract minus of 81. Plus 9 was already given, equals to 0. Plus 9 minus 9 gets cancelled. We have x plus 3 to the whole square plus y minus 9 whole square minus of 81, which will be plus of 81 on the right side. Okay. Now, x minus of minus 3 whole square plus y minus of 9 whole square equals to 81, which is 9 whole square. Hence, what is the center? Center is minus 3 comma minus 3 comma 9. This is the center. What is the radius? Radius is 9 units. Very good. Minus 3 comma 9. Yeah, that is the correct answer. Good. Very good. So, is there any observation? Or, I mean, did you apply some alternate method or this completing the square one? We have solved it entirely, right? Okay, now I'll tell you the alternate method for the general form of a circle. So, what is the observation so far? The observation is that you will get some x square term. Okay, let me write something here. This is, we have observed so far that we will get some x square, we will get some y square, right? We are also getting some x and y term, right? This is x and y term. Okay, we are getting some x, some y terms, and of course we are getting some constants. Okay, what we are not getting is xy. Xy is not present, it should be absent. This is important. X, y terms should be absent. The logic is when you square x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square equals to some constant. Now you will expand this x minus alpha whole square. So you will get x square, some twice of x term, but there is no x into y term, right? Similarly, y minus beta whole square, you will again get some y square term, some 2 into y terms, but again you will not get any x into y term, right? So that is the reason any general circle will contain x square, x, y, and some constant. It will never contain any x into y terms. Is that clear? So first point. Okay. Second observation is that x coefficient of x square and y square would be same. Yes, it would be same. Why? Again, the answer is in the equation of this very initial circle, which was x minus alpha whole square. So you see, I have not multiplied anything, right? This is not like twice of x minus alpha whole square and then again thrice of y minus beta whole square. This is simply 1 and 1 time. You're getting my point? This is 1 into 1. Okay? So let me rewrite the okay, how you can write this as a note. So important, this is very important. You will not get in the NCERT or the other books, but you have to remember, important. First point, first of all, how a second degree general equation is there, right? How it will look like. Second degree, and please rewrite it. I mean, please write it because it will be helping you in the parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola as well. All right. Second degree equation. Second degree general equation of any conic can be given as ax square plus by square plus 2hxy plus 2gx plus of 2fy plus some constant plus c equals to 0. This is any general 2-degree equation, right? Ax square plus by square plus 2hxy. Now here we have x comma y, x into y terms also. 2hxy plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Now this is the general equation of any conic. Now, for any conic to be a circle, what are the primary conditions? Primary conditions are, first, right? I'm talking about this equation we have, ax square plus by square plus and so on, right? So the first condition is that a equals to b, means coefficient of x square equals to coefficient of y square. That is a equals to b. This is the condition basically. A equals to b. Okay. Second is that coefficient of xy should be 0. That means if we are saying that xy term should not be present, so mathematically what we are saying that the multiplier, whatever you're going to multiply with xy term should be 0. That means h part has to be 0. Is that clear? Here we get a equals to b, the very first condition, and the second condition is that h or 2h part should be 0. 2h 0 means h equals to 0 in short. So these are the two primary conditions for any conic to be a circle, a equals to b, h equals to 0. Is that clear? Okay. So let's rewrite the general form, or what we conclude as a general form of a circle now. General form of a circle. Okay. Now, keeping in mind these 2 points, when a equals to b and h equals to 0, right? So it will be x square plus y square. We have made these coefficients same, right? 1 and 1. This is the general form always. X square plus y square plus of 2gx plus of 2fy plus of c equals to 0. This is the general form of a circle, right? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Is that clear? My question is, find the radius. What is the radius? And what is the center? Coordinate of the center in the given general form of a circle. Because if you can find out the answer for this case, you can always find out answer for this or for the third case. This is nothing but the general form. You see, x square plus y square plus some 2gx plus some 2fy plus c equals to 0. Right? Okay. You see, again completing the square that you have to do. So let's consider x square plus 2gx together. It will be x square plus of 2gx plus, it will write y square plus 2fy plus constant equals to 0. Okay. So now this is x plus g to the whole square. It will be minus times of g square because we have added an extra. From the other bracket we have y plus of f, y plus f to the whole square, and this is again minus f square. Okay, equals to, okay, plus c equals to 0. X plus g whole square plus of y plus f whole square equals to, if you write this in the right side, it will be g square plus of f square minus of c. Sign will be changed. Okay. This can be written as x minus of minus g, because if you want to find out the center, you should compare with the standard form, right? X minus of g to the whole square plus y minus of minus f to the whole square equals to g square plus of f square minus of c. Is that clear? Now, this is what we have got on solving and comparing with the standard form. We conclude that the center is minus g comma minus f. Is that clear? Minus g comma minus f, and the radius would be square root of this number, right? Square root of g square plus of f square minus c. Is that clear? Where of course g square plus f square minus c is a positive number for a real circle. Okay, for a real circle, this would be positive. So this is you are supposed to memorize now. In any general case, what will be the center, what will be the radius? Minus g minus f, what is g and f? G and f are the half coefficient, half of the coefficient of the x and half of the coefficient of y, right? Because 2gx, so g part will be half of the whole, 2g by 2, so you will get g. And if we apply minus sign, so that will be minus g, x coordinate. For y, it will be minus f, y coordinate. And again, this is the radius. Clear? Minus g comma minus f is the center, and the radius is square root of g square plus f square minus c. Okay. Have you copied? थोड़ा सा गरम रखना, थोड़ा गरम रखना पानी. उसको पता है, वैसे वो ले आएगा. Yes, completing the square, right? Good. So let's find out the answer for these two previous question, where we were given with a general form of a circle directly, right? So what is 2gx? This is 2gx, right? So this will be, what is the value of g? G equals to 3, and f equals to minus of 9, right? And c value. Let's find out all the values, right? C. What is c value? C basically, if this is the general form, right? If this is the general form, right? How many unknowns you have actually? Apart from x and y, right? How many unknowns or constants you have? 3, g, f and c. Clear? G, f and c. So let's find out all these three values. G, f and c. C is equals to 9 here. Okay. Then what is the center? Hence, directly we can answer this time. Center would be minus 3 minus g comma minus f, which is plus 9, and radius is going to be root over of g square plus f square, 3 square plus minus 9 whole square minus of c, which is minus 9. So you will get root of 9 plus 81 minus 9, and you will get root 81, which is 9. So this is how we get radius as 9 units. Clear? So much easy, right? And that is the reason. This is the beauty of this direct or the general method, I mean general, in case of general form, you can directly find out the center and the radius without even solving, without you even using the completing the square concept. But again, there are some conditions, right? If it is in the JEE exam, you can directly plug in these, this kind of concept, alternative ways. But if it is in the board, you have to take care of the marking scheme. If it is for 1 marks, you can directly answer it, okay, without even providing any background, how you're solving it, or right, how many steps you have done, or you have even copied from the other one. That is also allowed. But when it is for 2 or 3 marks, you have to do this all. Clear? There's 2 more questions. Question is, find the equation of the circle which pass through the points we have 2, -2, and we have 3, 4, and whose center lies on the line x plus y equals to 2. Find the equation of the circle which passes through the point 2, -2, and the other point is 3, 4, and whose center is lying on the line x plus y equals to 2. Now you should realize the importance of that point when I was saying that, we need 3 constants. We need 3 equations, or 3 unknowns are present in the general equation of a circle. Why? To get the values of G, F, and C. How many unknowns? 3 unknowns. How many equations you will require? At least 3. So these are the 3 informations. 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is 3. Is that clear? It's not always there. Like if radius and center is given, then these are simple two information is given to us, right? And we can still find out the circle. Okay. So there are different ways, how we are given. Is it a passing point, or the center lying on the on some line or some curve, or directly center radius is given? That is the most easiest case, right? How would you start? And whose center lies on the line x plus y equals to 2? I think this is where we start, where we should start from. Let me consider the center of circle as alpha comma beta, right? Alpha comma beta. So of course, this point will satisfy the given line x plus y equals to 2. Okay, let the center be alpha comma beta, or you can take h comma k, h comma k, and of course we have to consider the radius and radius as some r. Let me take small r. It will be is small r units. Okay, this is what we have considered. This is not given, right? Clear? So how many unknowns we have? H, K, R. 3 unknowns are there. 3 unknowns, and we require 3 equations, and we are done. See? X minus h whole square plus of y minus k whole square equals to r square. This is in general, right? This is in general you should consider. Now, according to question, first information is that this circle is passing through 2 comma minus 2. That means value of x comma y would be 2 and minus 2. So 2 minus h plus of y will be minus 2 minus k whole square equals to r square. Right. Second is, it is passing through 3 comma 4. So again 3 minus h whole square plus, instead of y you should write 4, right? 3 comma 4. So 3 minus h whole square plus 4 minus k whole square equals to r square. Is that clear? Lastly, since center lies on the line x plus y equals to 2, that means h plus k equals to 2, because center is nothing but h comma k. So this x and y would be replaced by h comma k. So h plus k equals to 2. Now these are the 3 equations, first, second and third. You have to solve them and you have to find the values of h, k and r. Can you solve for h, k values, h, k and r? 3 unknowns, 3 equations. I'll tell you the values, h, k and r values. On solving you will get h equals to h will be 0.7, k equals to 1.3, and r will be, or I must say r square would be 12.58. Okay, I would say please do not even try to solve this data. Okay, it's very bad. 12.58. If any doubt in this part making the equations, then you can ask me. H equals to 0.7, k equals to 1.3, r square is 12.58. No need to solve. Just write down the answer and ask me if any doubt in this particular 1, 2 and 3. But you can again check, because h plus k is always 2. So if h is 0.7, k is 1.3. So these two are being satisfying. Here, hence answer would be, hence circle, equation of circle can be written as x minus 0.7 whole square plus y minus 1.3 whole square equals to 0.7 whole square, 1.3 whole square equals to r square is given 12.58, which is exact same. This is the answer. Okay, just one more question, one last question. And your homework would be 11.1, NCERT exercise 11.1. If you do not have the NCERT, I'll say here. Exercise 11.1 from NCERT. Or you can also refer to your state textbook. All the question you can attempt, question number 1 to 15. Total of 15 questions are there, 1 to 15. All right. Are you done or need more time? Don't worry, I'll take 2 or 3 questions from this 11.1 and we'll discuss in the next class. Right? So hopefully you will be done with all these 15 questions. Just try it at least. Very good. Good. Now, in the next class we will do more questions. For now, I'll ask you some reasoning questions. Question is, how many minimum point required to define a circle? Tell me. Question is, how many minimum number of points are required to define a unique circle? How many points means, if one point is there, can you define a unique circle? Of course, no, right? From a given point, you can draw infinite number of circles. How is that? See, if this is the point, this is one circle, this is two circle, this is not the three circle. If this is the point, this is one circle, this is two circle, this is three circle, this is four circle, this is five circle, and infinite number of circles you can draw. Right? So my question is, how many minimum number of points are required to define a unique circle? This is not unique circle, these are infinite circle. One possible, two possibilities, and so on. Infinite possibilities are there. Okay. Now go on for 2 points. If we consider 2 points, suppose this is 2 point. Okay. If this is 2 point system, can you define a unique circle? Again, passing through these 2 points, start drawing, you'll get the answer. So I will start from this, taking as the diameter. So this is the first circle. Is this the only circle? No. This is the another circle. Any more circle? Yes. This is the third circle. This is the fourth circle, and so on. Keep increasing the radius, decreasing the radius, right? Different situation. You will get infinite number of circles again. Yes or no? Say yes or no. Yes. Now what about 3 points? Consider 3 points and start drawing a circle and tell me how many circles you can draw. Is it one or more than one? Consider any 3 point in the space. 1, 2, 3. Random, any 3 random point. What is the answer? Minimum number of points. You still have 4 minutes. Don't worry. Only you have to reply. You will say 4 point, I'll write 4 point. You will say 3 points, I'll write 3 points. Don't say 1 or 2 points because it's not the answer. Right? Think about 3 points. Take any 3 random points, arbitrary points in the space, and see how many circles you can draw. Is it? This is the situation, right? This 1 point, 2nd point, 3rd point. Okay. So now you'll say, sir, you already know the answer. Yes, I know the answer. So answer is 3. But if you can go for 4 points, there will be again a unique circle, right? If you take, I'm not saying that every 4 point is, if you consider any 4 arbitrary points in the space, there is always a circle. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying minimum number of points will be required, that is 3. Right? Is that clear? So answer is 3. Please ask me if you have any doubt. Answer is 3. Minimum number of points required, that will be 3. No doubt. Very good. Very good. So this is for the day, right? I'll wrap this session. There's still 4 minutes. You can ask me if you have any doubt regarding circle. In the next class, we will start from the circles only, right? We will discuss some problem from 11.1. If you do not have NCERT, then I'll share on the group. Okay? Is that clear? Yes. Okay then. Okay then, take care. Bye-bye. We'll see you in the next class.